What's the deal with my nephew? He's been staring at me for hours now. I visited my brother's house recently because I needed to lie low from work. It's stressing me out and I just need some time off of it. Instead of renting out an Airbnb, I decided to just visit my brother in the province and spend some time there for a while. My brother graciously let me stay in exchange for babysitting my 7-year-old nephew, Caleb, while they're away from their work. I am proud to say that I am good with kids, so I agreed. However, ever since I got inside their home, Caleb kept looking at me. At first, I shook it off as him being curious about the new guy in the house, but days went by and whenever I passed by him or during lunch, he would look at me as if I'm a biological freak. One night, I played a movie for us to watch while his parents were away, but instead of watching the film, Caleb was just staring at me for an hour or so. It seriously creeped me out that I had to excuse myself and leave him alone until his parents came back. I asked my brother if Caleb usually does that, and he admitted that he sometimes does that to strangers when they go outside. Despite this, my brother didn't see it as problematic since it's natural for kids to be curious. I feigned to agree, but really, what kid watches people like that as if they're trying to melt you with their stare? I tried opening up some conversations and most of the time, he would answer directly, like yes or no. I couldn't bear his annoying attitude anymore, so I asked him up front, "Why are you looking at me like that?" He blinked at me, perhaps thinking how he would answer it with a simple yes or no. After a second, he uttered the longest sentence he ever said since I arrived. "Because I know your secret." My heart sank. "What did you say?" "I know your secret," he said again, this time a smile forming in the corner of his lips. I laughed it off. This kid knows nothing, I told myself. He's just playing some bee's prank. I was about to walk away and ignore him when he said something else that made my skin crawl. "Anna says you should join her swim." Before I could ask him what he meant by that, he ran into his bedroom and locked himself up. My ribs felt like it was constricting my very own lungs as I tried to catch my breath. There should be no way he knew about that. Anna used to be my latest target from work. I broke into her home and found her while she was in the tub. I remember bashing her head on the corner of the tub first before fully submerging her face on the soapy water. I remember how she trashed around, spilling water all over her beautiful bathroom floor. How did my nephew know that? As I stood in front of Caleb's room, my hands formed a fist. I usually don't work for free, but I might make an exception today.